So today, you guys, I'm coming to you unedited. Just, I don't want to say story time, but more of where have I been and what's been going on with me and how I'm going to ease back into vlogging, that type of situation. So stay tuned. So, you guys, where have I been? What's been going on? Just, sometimes life be doing too much and life be lifing a lot, and everything else kind of gets away from you. Like, I miss YouTube and vlogging, but stuff got away from me and it wasn't top of mind. Like, work became hectic, my personal life became hectic, and as much as I thought I was going to get back into vlogging, like when I had posted, I think at the beginning of the year, I just, in my mind, I felt like I was going to get into vlogging. And I said unedited, but my mama's calling me while I'm vlogging. So I apologize. I promise I didn't edit anything out. But yeah, like I was saying, life had kind of took control. And as much as I thought that at the beginning of the year that I was prepared to get back to vlogging and stuff like that, I just wasn't. Like, I just wasn't. Like, so life was really hitting me hard, and I didn't like let on to anybody, let anybody know how hard it was hitting me. I just kind of dealt with it myself. I had, my relationship had ended like right before the new year began, like in November. And, that was, of course, extremely devastating. We had been together for 2 years. We didn't end on bad terms. We just wanted different things. So we felt it best to just not be together and, be friends. But, even though that ended like that, it was still hard to deal with, and I didn't let on. I have this thing, I don't know if I'm gonna call it pride, but I have this thing where I just don't let things, I don't really always show how I deal with things. Or so, we were still living together too, which made it extremely hard, very, very hard to be broken up and still live together. So I started finding myself doing things to kind of take my mind off of it, whether it was talking to other people, whether I was really interested or not. But talking to other people, texting, calling, just to get out, just to get my mind pointed to the fact that I was no longer in a relationship, and try not to focus on the fact, like, if she left the house and then come back to 4 or something in the morning, that technically she was able to do that because we wasn't together, but I still got mad every single time. And it was just hard, because how do you just kind of go from being together and then having the mindset that you're not together anymore? So that was hard. Dealing with that alone was a lot. And then, like, financially, I was, even though it's like I make decent money, but it seems like the more money you make, the more bills you occur, and things just, it was on bills on top of bills on top of bills. And I was, dealing with that, but I dealt with it silently. Like, I dealt with everything silently, and then it came to a point where everything came to a head and I kind of exploded and was just dealing with that. I don't like asking nobody for help. I don't like borrowing money. I don't like doing none of that, because I feel in my mind I should be able to take care of it. I should be able to handle it. And my ex used to say, you're not Superwoman. You don't have to handle everything. And I heard her, but it was like I couldn't get out of that mentality that I need to do it all, that I need to be able to do it all myself. I'm the older sibling. Even in my relationship, I acted like that. Like, whatever problems we had or whatever, like, if I felt like it was a problem or something, I didn't go to her. I just felt like I needed to deal with it myself. And even if she had a problem, I felt like I needed to handle her problem. And I do that with everybody, like my siblings and my mom. Like, my mom went through a lot as well, and when she hurts, I hurt. And when she's going through something, I go through something. So I feel like I need to be there to help her as well. And all that stuff came crumbling down on me, and it was heavy. And even at work, being a manager and managing a team of 16, but also it's another team of 16, but I felt like I was managing like 32 people sometimes. And it became a lot. It became overwhelming. And, people look at my job, oh, you're just a manager. But I do a lot. I do the hiring. Sometimes I have to do firing. I do interviews. I'm doing KPIs. I am helping people. I'm onboarding people, new people, people who've been there a while. Like, I'm doing all of this at work, and it's just like people are pulling me 80 different directions. I was overwhelmed and drowning sometimes at work. And sometimes it's like a catch-22, knowing a lot of stuff. So it's like a lot of people depend on you. A lot of people come to you for the answers and stuff like that because you know it. But sometimes I just feel like I wish I did not know it. I wish I didn't have to work. I wish I didn't have to do anything but just be. And for a while, I couldn't just be. I couldn't just be happy. I couldn't just live life freely like I normally would. The goofy one, the loud one, the funny one, the silly one. I wasn't that for a while. Like, it would be many nights I cried myself to sleep and nobody knew that. And so I need to learn how not to put everything on me. Talk to people and ask for help if help is needed. That's my biggest problem. I do not know how to be vulnerable and ask for help. And because I feel like in my mind, if I need help, then I'm failing, and I don't like to fail, or I'm not doing something right, and I hate to feel that way. But I'm trying to get back to myself. When I moved, we've been here a week now, a little over a week, and I moved away from my ex. It hit me because it was like official then, like official, like we no longer live together. We're moving apart. I won't see you every day. We don't even talk anymore. And I don't know what I thought it was going to be. I thought we were still going to be like friends when we moved apart, and we're not. And I can say it's my fault. I can say it's her fault, diving deeper into that, I wasn't perfect in our relationship. She wasn't perfect, and we just wasn't perfect. And like I said, when our relationship was over, I did what I did to get over the fact that we broke up. And she did whatever she did, if she did anything or whatever. But I know me, I coped by texting and talking to people. That's what I did. And there were times where my love was questioned for her, and I feel like that I put my all in our relationship, and I put myself out there, and I did what I thought was best in our relationship. And it doesn't always convey that way, and people are going to feel how they feel. But I have to learn that, Toya, you did your best in everything, and that's what it's going to be. But yeah, so now, current day, I'm trying to get my life back to where it used to be when I first moved to Florida. I was super happy. It was a change of scenery, and I was vlogging and, just living life. Just fun. And I'm trying to get back to that. I'm not at my happy place yet. I'm still getting over my breakup, getting settled into the new place. You know how it is when you want to buy up the world for your new place and stuff like that. And, still dealing with work and things like that. I get you guys' messages on social media like Snapchat and Instagram and Facebook, like Toyonce or Toy, where are you at? And I'm here, y'all. I try to stay current on, social media, just, so you guys know I'm here. But if you judge my social media, then you will think I'm happy and nothing is wrong with me and nothing is going on with me. But that's not always the case. I am learning to re-love myself, re-love life, and just not be so down about everything and just know that everything is going to work out the way it's supposed to work out. Because let me tell y'all, in the moments of my downest spirits and my downest situation, God always came through. He always comes through no matter what. And if I just depend on that alone, I'll be fine. Because when I tell you, He has never let me down, not one moment. So I'm depending on that. I'm getting back right. I'm getting back to myself and getting back on my weight loss journey because I had stopped focusing on that. It was just, I couldn't work out. I couldn't focus on what I was eating. If I was eating, and if I wasn't eating, I was probably snacking because I wasn't making meals. And I had so many business ventures I wanted to start, but started and stopped and started and stopped because I was focused on other stuff. I just want to get back to focusing on what makes me happy and my goals that I want to achieve. But yes, I'm not going to talk you guys' ear off any longer, but I just kind of wanted to touch base with you guys because I know I feel like I always say that I'm going to vlog and vlog and vlog, but life gets in the way. Life be lifing. Life be doing a little bit too much sometimes. And you know, they say God's always on time. He may not come when you want him, but he always comes on time. And sometimes I was like, God, I need an ETA because what is going on? But guys, I'm here. Physically, I'm good. Mentally, I'm getting back better. And yes, I am going to be back YouTubing a little more and more. I won't make any promises for anything, but I promise that I'm working back towards doing more, if you feel me. But anyway, if you guys have any more questions or comments, concerns, you know I'm always looking forward to you guys' comments. Please leave them below. And subscribe if you subscribe and unsubscribe because you're like, where's she at? What I'm subscribed for? Whatever. Subscribe back. I promise you, I'm coming. I'm gonna be doing baking videos. I had started baking a lot and just little activities. I can't vlog much during the week because I can't vlog at work just because of my position. So it's not like I can walk around vlogging because I'm doing a lot of stuff that's like confidential and personal to people and stuff like that. So I won't be doing much vlogging at work or during the week, but if I'm like baking or doing a story time video, of course I'll upload. But most of my videos will come when I'm working from home, which is on Wednesdays and Fridays, and then of course the weekend. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.